And we're back. Hey everyone. I'm joined again by Ren. And yeah. Say hi, Ren.
Hello.
And we're gonna be doing this is the first episode of the Deep Dive show. Where we're gonna be talking shop and shit, basically. About several topics, basically. And any and all topics is on the table, but tonight we're going to be focusing on all the lady minis that Games Workshop ever made. And we're going to try and discuss them, talk about the history if we have some knowledge about them, talk about the paint jobs, talk about the minis. We're going to try and rank based on hotness. And by that, I mean, are they feminine? Like, we're going to talk about their proportions, the sculpt qualities. Not necessarily the paint job, because that's relative. A paint job can boost a model's quality by a lot, but we're going to be focusing specifically on, hey, is this pose elegant? What is she wearing? How is the proportions towards her, like, head and her feet and hands? And, like, is it passable? Is there a specific history on this mini? And any lady mini counts, specifically, as long as it's a lady, not like a giant fucking alien or whatever. I've even included statues and bits and pieces from other bigger sets or bigger scenic pieces and whatever, because you can paint them up as an actual model or an actual lady. Again, we're not going to be paying attention to the paint job. And I'm joined by Ren, who used to be a painter for Games Workshop.
Yes. I did all of the paint.
So, in case you're wondering, I have over 200 and something images here. These are all the ones I found.
Jesus, that dancing Christ.
From Blood Bowl, Mordheim. Yeah, I know. We're not going to be finished in one evening. This is from Blood Bowl, Mordheim, Fantasy, Age of Sigmar, 40k, Hero Quest, I think. Whatever I could find, and whatever you guys were able to send in to me. And the idea is we're gonna put them in the different tiers, and once they're all done, you guys get to vote on who's like the top of that tier. So we can get cracking on it, and don't worry, these are really small images, but I set it up so that we can go from A to Z with like a specific sort of like a screen that we can zoom in on. So I hope I thought of everything. And let's get started. EPN says, other life. So what you're saying is we can openly complain about why the skins of the bodies are that color to Ren. Excellent. Oh, because they were a painter. Maybe. I don't think Ren's painted every mini for Games Workshop, but a lot.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves there. I've painted a lot.
So, first things first, I've opened up Astrid and Agatha. So, they're both ladies, but I think we should focus on the sister. If there's ever an image with multiple minis in there that I haven't chopped up beforehand, I mean, we'll just focus on the image as a whole. We'll just focus on the most important, or as a group, we'll see what we can do. Mm-hmm. Ren, what like time period did you actually like paint? Because I don't think you were involved with like the newer series.
So
were you?
I was right at what was the first thing I did? Hold on a second here. Actually, let's Google when I did. Oh shoot! Probably hope I wasn't in all caps.
And I think I'm also sharing my screen with you so you can see what I'm like pointing at. I wasn't. So let me do that now.
So
there you go, just for your convenience so you can see what I'm pointing at.
Gotcha. Okay, so shoot. So 7 years ago, so it'd be 2018. So probably around oh shoot. It's been a long time. It's before 2015.
So which edition were you like
so like
painting for?
What was the Dark Angels and Corn?
Oh, that box. Oh my god. The rock something. I think I know what you mean. Like there was a big combat box patrol thing with like 2 factions,
Yes.
wasn't there?
Okay.
And one of them was Dark Angels. And the other one was Nurgle, I think.
No, so that was the Primaris one. The Primaris one was Ultramarines and Nurgle. This was way before that. Corn box. Let's find out here.
Yeah. Like send me a link if you got it.
I don't think it's gonna show something that old.
Like 2018 is not that long ago.
So it was when they
I mean, not to date myself here, but
did the first Hellbrute. Dark
my
Vengeance.
God.
Dark Vengeance. There we go.
Games Workshop. Dark Venganza.
Yes.
Dark Vengeance. Let me see. Oh god, that was a while ago, wasn't it? Oh god, I remember it now. Yeah.
So I started a little bit before that set.
Oh, okay.
And I was there for roughly about, as a painter, for about 4 years, and then they shipped my job off to Texas, and I moved to the warehouse.
Aw. Wait, how the fuck did they ship painting jobs off to Texas?
So in Memphis, Tennessee, has been their headquarters for a long time. It used to be like their gaming headquarters, their shipping headquarters. It was kind of all the above. They opened up a new pseudo headquarters in Texas, which I think is more akin to their store opening stuff. So, to make it easier for them to kind of open stores, they moved that there, since the guys there literally travel to all the stores. So they just bring the miniatures with them.
Oh,
and
shit.
It's easier for them to do that.
So it's just purely for logistic reasons.
Yeah, because they're buttholes, but that too.
Hex says I can help date you if you want. So, have you worked on any Sisters models? Or, like, just 40K? Have you worked on Fantasy or Age of Sigmar?
So I worked on some of the older Metal Sisters. When they did when we did store openings, I could pick what miniatures were sent there. And Metal Sisters were 2 of the stores.
Okay, so, I mean, the Sisters, kind of diving deeper into, pun intended, diving deeper into the Sisters' sort of like history. There definitely was a period where they had nothing else but metal ones for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like part and parcel for like Games Workshop. Like they would heavily, fine example is Space Marines, like release new shit like every month for like specific factions. And for other factions like Eldar, like good God, they still have minis from like the 90s.
Yep.
So in terms of this one, have you worked on Astrid and Agatha?
Cannot say that I have.
Okay. What do you think about this mini, though?
I mean, freaking for the Emperor.
It is a very lovely mini. If I can say my overall thoughts, not looking at this old crone or hag or whatever, like this more for like Cody. But in terms of hotness, she's not it.
No, hotness, definitely not.
If we're looking at the banner bearer, though, proportions-wise, I would say she is very realistically proportioned. Her hands are very natural looking. Her face is very pretty, surprisingly, very smooth, small little nose on it. And even like the proportions with like the torso, the hips and the legs, the feet, like everything is just, I would say perfectly sized. I really like this one.
I do like her when it comes to pretty wise. I always dock points if they're wearing a helmet. and they have a good-looking face.
Yes. Yeah.
Personal preference, though.
Now, what I saw of with a lot of sisters is, hey, they wear a lot of robes and a lot of cloaks, a lot of armor, whatever. But there's plenty of sisters that you can still see the feminine figure underneath. You can still see the elegance in the poses and whatever. This one, I would say, is she's really clinging onto this banner. She's holding up her sword. It's heroic, but I don't see anything about her. Her robes are really like covering herself up, basically. She's just stood there. She's more like a background person.
Yeah. And I think that's honestly what she's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could argue that because she's got the banner, that she should be like someone that others would have to look at too. But she's just there. It's almost like she's shy, or like she's not really in a good state of mind to be there, I guess. But in terms of elegance or femininity, I don't see it.
No.
Her face is very feminine. Her hands are small, her feet are small, and you can see by the one leg that she is showing, it's nice and thin. So she probably has this really gorgeous physique underneath, but you just don't see it, which is a shame.
Yes, I have to agree.
Where would we put this one? Let's see.
So we are grading this by how, like, appearance sexy-wise they are.
We are grading them for hotness,
Yeah.
yes. Where is my fucking thing?
Language,
Did I close
Captain.
it? Oh, please tell me. No. Please tell me I didn't close it. Oh my god, please tell me I did not close it. There we go. I found it again. I would say she's mid.
Like, we're gonna have to move some of these around
And
a little
guys,
later.
Oh yeah, no, we're definitely gonna be moving some around. We've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 categories, so we definitely have some wiggle room. But to start off, I would say she's mid. And guys in the chat, if you have any opinions, please let us know.
Even if they're
Very much looking
wrong.
forward to it. Carefree says, hooray, I've solved the problem. Enhanced broadcasting was recent. Oh, according to the idea, this is due to the fact that access to 1080 has been blocked in Russia. Oh, and those who do not have an enhanced broadcasting enabled do not have access to change the broadcast quality. Oh shit, okay, well I'm glad you fixed it. Let's go over to the next one, and I think this is a Age of Sigmar model. She's called Anslane. Now, this is what, Sylvaneth, I guess?
Are they Sylvaneth
I'm really
still?
not familiar with Age of Sigmar.
I think they split them off into two different things, but Sylvaneth sounds fun.
Yeah. So these are Age of Sigmar Wood Elves, basically. Spirit LV tree people, I guess. This is one of the few, I think, females I found. I wasn't completely sure, because again, she's an elf, right? You're barely able to tell these days.
Well, she's more of a dryad than anything.
Yeah. But when I try and zoom in, I'm not able to tell whether this is a man's chest or a woman's chest. The face, it could be anything. And typically a rule that I have is if I were to swap a man head or a female head onto the body, would I be able to tell which one is which or matches better, right?
Yep.
So in this case, I was of the opinion, okay, she's a girl. Because of the stance, because of the thighs towards the legs, the very slender ankles, and the long hair. I would say this is a female.
I'd have to agree.
The name is also Anslane, so.
Yeah, that's true as well.
So I like how this model has a certain elegance in her pose. And she's got this tactical rock, you know, typical Games Workshop these days.
Tactical.
Yeah. But in terms of what she's got on, it's just bark and holes or whatever. I'm not a fan of it, but whatever bare minimum she has that is like spectral or body-wise, I do like. What's your opinion?
This tree, depending on what other tree ones we have in here, this tree one doesn't do anything for me on it. Honestly, like it's very thematic, very like I can definitely look at it and immediately tell what faction it's from. But more so than that, that's about it.
Yeah, I share that sentiment. We have several sort of minis from this faction,
that's good.
including I think Drycha.
Yes. She's hot. Because anybody that can kill me with one branch is hot.
But I would say, yeah, she's just very plain.
Yeah, I'd have.
I would say she's even mid or below mid.
Below mid. Definitely below mid.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on, we have Aelin. Now, definitely,
Oh, she's a newer sculpt.
Age of Sigmar. She is a newer sculpt, I think. Yeah.
I can see the.
But she's the. Yep.
Sorry, like I can see like the old look in her face, and like they definitely kept it thematic. Like the old elves, while can't really say that they were the prettiest, they were very iconic, and they definitely kept that in this model.
So this is like I don't think you can get her anymore, but you were right on the money. Like this is like this transition phase from like high elves to I don't know what they're called now.
Me either. Never know what they're called anymore. TW.
But you're right on the money. Like this was like an older sort of sculpt, kind of like in the transition phase. She's very feminine though. But again, most of her clothing hides what she's got. And despite the paint job, I think her face is kind of like
Goblin.
Yeah, kind of. It's not really I don't think you can make it work with any paint job. I have to be honest. Like a painter did an amazing job to bring it to the grade that it is.
Yeah.
But I think it really suffers from quality of the sculpt.
Yeah, like I hate to say that, but it is true. Like the pose, perfect. Weapon, perfect. Like,
and again, like if I were to swap the head out with a man, I would not be able to tell if it was a man or a woman.
So
she's.
I'd have to see it because I can, to be completely honest, if you look where her arm is in the front, was her left arm.
Yeah.
If you see the red, she does have a chest. It's just hidden by the pose.
Yes, it is. I would disagree because she has a breastplate, but in the same sort of vein that the men have it. So she's either not really blessed.
Oh no, she's not blessed by any means.
Yeah. Or she does an amazing rap, but besides like the boots. But again, she's an elf, so it could be a guy or a woman.
Yep.
The boots are maybe the only sort of like feminine wear I think she has. Now, again, flat soles in a high sort of like heel doesn't really show much, but I would say she's not really high on the list here. In fact, I would say she might be a below mid again.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Hex says, "Sup, Care? Good to see you back. Now it remains to figure out how to solve this problem on the phone. I pray to the omniscient that you find out soon." Yeah, exactly. Now, I think a more feminine model, Alariel from Warhammer Fantasy.
Oh god, I remember painting her up. I literally have her model.
You painted this one?
Okay, so side tangent here. A lot of people don't know about this game by Games Workshop, but that company's about as organized as an actual artist. When I arrived there, we had product from, oh my god, original Metal Orcs.
Oh my god!
Like
4th edition or 5th?
And I mean not organized. Literally, they had this is a warehouse that they're working in. There was an aisle that was minimum, God, had to have been 60, 70 feet. At least. Probably longer.
Okay.
All of product that they have never been through. That was actually my first job as a painter. Go through all their shit and figure out what they have.
It's like an intern kind of job thing, almost.
Oh, yeah. And, like, their level of organization is terrible. Well, it may be better now. Was terrible.
You think this might be office specific or just company wide?
If all I'm going to say to this is, seems to be a sentiment shared within the company in general. I'd like to pretend it's not, but
See, I asked just to get your opinion, because I will say I've heard many a story to confirm that it is behind the scenes. It's just a shit show.
yeah, it's like I don't want to say that.
If you're, yeah, it is run like the local sort of like council almost, like from like the UK. And if you're not in a management function, you're basically a nobody as well. That's also what I heard.
Games Workshop, the one thing that rings true with that company more than anything else is it is a revolving door company. If you are comfortable there, you are in trouble. Because you won't be comfortable for long.
So what was it like painting this one?
Surprisingly, she's actually quite a good sculpt. I had no problems.
She's been around for a while.
Yeah, like I said the same thing. She, like the actual mold for her was very well done, because I'm pretty sure the one that I did was fine cast, and she was.
Oh, it wasn't resin?
Well, fine cast is resin for them. Sorry. It's just it's Game Shop's special brand. It's fucking resin.
It's terrible. Yeah.
It's so. In their defense, it actually isn't terrible. It's actually quite good. The problem is, the people making them either were pushed so hard and they couldn't care about the quality because they had to push out so much product, or it's just their QA was terrible.
See, as someone who's in manufacturing, the defense I will give to the people who have to make this is the original molds for this were made for metal casting.
So some were and some weren't.
Ah, interesting. But typically when I go to look at like a mini that used to have a metal material in production, afterwards you have to use a material that can also go into those molds.
Yep.
So I always figured they landed on this specific resin because it was the only solution they had for like injection molding, I guess, for these specific metal molds. Because a plastic mold is different from a resin or a metal mold.
So I will give them this. The reason they swapped to this, or not swapped to, they swapped to resin twice, I think, when I was there.
I think they did, yeah.
It holds detail extremely well, but it is extremely brittle. Obviously, anybody who's bought Finecast or GW already knows this. But yeah, like it's a very love-hate thing. I think my biggest example of disappointments that I've had with Finecast was, if anybody's familiar with Tau, I am a huge fan of XV9 hazard suits. They are Forge World only. They were never metal. They were always Finecast.
Oh god, Forge World resin.
I would literally get in 36 at a time and throw away half of them.
For like official jobs or for like personal collections?
No, official. I would literally like, this was at the point I was buying these, I was working there not as a painter. And I would go through these like, hey, I'm buying these. So I would literally make my order, look at these and like, these are in pieces. and not in the pieces they're supposed to be in.
Oh no.
And I'm like, guys, we can't sell these. This quality assurance, like quality assurance is terrible. They did send emails out, and from what I understand, it was improved, but at that point, it didn't really matter for me.
Yeah, well, the worst part I found with Fontrod for that resin is they always sold themselves as, hey, we are, Fontrod is all manual casting by master casters and whatever, and sculptors, whatever. And then you get like the material and it's just like warped this, warped that. And the bigger the part, the bigger the warp it would be. And typically, it will break your heart because the bigger the part, it would cost more.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see like a Manta or like a Titan or whatever, just warped beyond repair or bubbled and like and just faulty casting, and you pay like over $1,000 for such things, it just breaks your heart.
So I bought a Taunar, and
Okay.
thankfully, perfect. I am pretty sure I got one of the first
lucky.
10 sculpts.
Oh my god.
So,
Okay.
like, yeah, I had no issues with my Taunar. I was so happy. I still own it. It is a beautiful model. Like, God, that's whoever designed that shit. I fucking love you.
I like the tin or pewter or whatever they use to cast. Not the lead ones, the metal ones. But I've always noticed that with painting, they are so prone to chipping. They're so top heavy. You needed to have the slots and slot of bases. You had less freedom to like actually do something unless you were a pro at pinning. And compared to that, I have known, I think, 4 to 5 different generations of Games Workshop plastics. The current one they have is, I think, the best one that there is in the market.
Oh, yeah. You can give GW a lot
the
of
current
shit.
Plastic, oof.
But their plastic molds and their plastic minis are absolutely S tier.
And even though I don't like every model, because I hate most of the Age of Sigmar range, and I never really got into the story. It broke my heart the way they treated fantasy. Just, I was never a fan of it. And the direction they went with design aesthetics was also not something I could get behind. But this current, like, age of sculptors, the way they treat their molds and like the sprues designs or whatever, to have the mold lines exactly on the part edges, so that when you put something together, you don't even see the mold lines anywhere.
Yep.
That has been revolutionized, like eye-opening. Like it was like I think that is some of the best props I can give Games Workshop currently. They are literally the best plastic sculptors and sprue makers currently.
I would have to agree with a lot of their sculpting. My biggest problem I have with them is just sometimes people are allowed to innovate when they should not be allowed to innovate. Sorry.
Oh, do tell.
I'll give you the best model example. Inquisitor Codiez.
Cortez. Oh, Cortez, with the eagle.
Yeah. Look at his original model and look at his...
I know, yeah.
Oh my god. Whoever made that model,
he can't.
There is a special place in hell for you.
He got Primarist, basically.
Like, oh my god. It hurts me so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, there are definitely a lot more hits than misses, but there's still some misses in there.
Speaking about Alariel, though, what are we thinking about this? Because you said easy to paint?
Yes. She's definitely
She is an older model.
She's still very curvy because of the fact she's an older model.
Yeah, I would say very elegant. If we look at her dress, she has very tiny hands and feet. And I keep bringing this up because I've seen some minis in this list that are just ridiculous proportions. For an older model, she has amazing realistic scale and proportions.
Yes.
Her hair, very feminine.
Yep.
She's got the, the headpiece is kind of big and ridiculous looking.
Oh, but
the staff is a bit out of proportion.
That's the point.
But the dress itself And like the pose, she's very elegant. Her face is very petite. And even though, like you said, it's an older sculpt, very feminine. I would definitely see her in gorgeous or maybe even hot.
I'd put her in gorgeous because she is gorgeous, but she also suffers from the old Ray. Oh well, that just happened. But
Oh, what happened?
I just broke my figure. I'm working on while we do this.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
What are you working on?
I'm working on a goblin. I'm sanding her, and I just broke off some fingers. Thankfully, they clean broke, so they're easy to do.
Oh no, the princess.
Yeah, so it's okay.
The queen, yeah.
So, not hot, but gorgeous, just because she does suffer from the old style of this is the old attractive. When we have a lot better sculpts now that are a lot more attractive.
I would hesitate to compare her to the newer range.
Yep.
Because again, she's got like a lot of curves. You can clearly, even through her dress, see her leg, which again is like a detail that the sculptor didn't have to do.
Yep.
And from that alone, you can really like see her proportions and scale. Like I would see her in gorgeous to maybe like even hot, but we'll keep her in gorgeous for now. Because I think her next one is a bit of a cough.
Yeah.
The next one, holy crap. This is her in Age of Sigmar. And Akini says, give Alariel a Slanesh mod treatment on Total War Warhammer 3. See, you don't need to look far. Like, this is her in Age of Sigmar. Like, I cut her out of her big model. She's actually stood on the beetle. Now, I don't know what the fuck happened to her in Age of Sigmar, but holy fucking shit, she does not skip leg day.
No, she doesn't. And she's a gorgeous model. Like, that is... My buddy owns that miniature. He actually put lights in it. The beetle glows in its seams.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He did a really banger job.
It sings?
No, not sings. It glows in the seams.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, he does a very good job.
So, just overall, yes, she's very strong, which might be off-putting for a lot, but I would say she definitely grew a few, if you were to consider her to be a real person, she grew a few inches.
Inches?
She is very strong. Yeah. She has very elegant posture. She looks very regal and queenly. Her hands and feet are very sort of proportioned with her body. And what I find the best feature about... Sorry, I got a bit of a cough.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see it often, but the calves and the knees and the thighs have these like dents and like very obvious sort of like muscle structure to them. Not roided, but she is very fit.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So you said she grew a few inches. I'm gonna ruin you there. That chick is bigger than. No, she's actually about the size of a Primarch. She's big.
Holy crap! Okay, I've yet to see her in real life, but holy crap! Yeah. See, I don't know what happened to her. I guess she became like a god status or demigod or something.
I'd be lying if I said I remember, but that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, but and again, the dress, it is very elegantly sculpted. It goes over into like these leaves or whatever. She's very in touch with like nature, I guess. But her hair is like, even though it's like flowing in the wind and fluttering, it's very elegant. It follows the curvature of her body and thighs. She has this boob window upstairs with the dress. She definitely is not a bimbo. She's not fat. She's not roided out. She looks like a very regal, sort of like queenly sort of figure, which was, I guess, the intent.
Mommy.
The only thing I could like mention is the face. The face is very plain, but it could just be the paint job. But she looks a bit like too strong in the jaw area. Otherwise, I would firmly place her in hot to even S tier. I am firmly convinced this is one of the best female models that Games Workshop has made.
I need to look this up. I think that's a mask. Oh shit.
Is it a mask? It's flesh tone though.
I'm gonna look it up because I'm like, I have seen it
Yeah, if
painted
it's
as
a
a
mask,
mask
like,
more than once.
yeah.
I just need to not touch my
Okay.
mouse.
Oh,
with
people
me.
paint it as a
Oh
mask.
yeah. How do you spell her? How do
Okay.
you spell her again?
Alariel. A-L-A-R. Do you want me to just
Oh no,
like
I got her.
send it to you? Hang on.
Okay, so that's old Alariel.
Ekany says that headdress makes me think of Khalida. Oh, Queen Khalida. Yeah, kinda. Like the sphere and stuff, yeah.
Nope, so it is not a mask. That is actually her face. And she is the goddess.
So, I mean, face...
That is why.
Yeah.
She got so big.
Face aside, like wings aside, like the growth into like bark and stuff and tree. I stand by my position. I would place her into peak, maybe hot.
I say
This
hot
isn't
just
S
because
tier
I
for me.
know some of the other miniatures that are going to be on this list. But that's
I mean,
personal
there could be
preference.
there could be multiple in S tier if you want. I mean, make your argument for me. What would her not? What would put her in hot and not S tier?
Well, one, if we're going super like pretty wise, chest is kind of reserved, which is fine.
That's true. Okay.
Her face, while still very nice, is not the most feminine if we're going by terms of what I would consider pretty. Again, you know, just because it's what I think doesn't mean it's what everybody thinks is pretty. Personal preference. At the same time, like, I'm taking into account that she does not have a regular hand. She's got like her foresty hand. Like, again, you're saying without these, but all these other features are still part of the model. I love the wings. Absolutely love the wings, but they're not pretty. They're more accurate and very cool looking, but not what I would like. You know, I'm not going to walk down the street and be like, damn, that chick's got leaf wings.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. I'm specifically not looking at her wings or her barky things. I'm looking at what she's wearing, her proportions, her pose, elegance, hotness, like just
That's
femininity.
yeah. The thing you gotta remember is all the
I've-
models of them is hot, not just little bits of it.
No, I know. Let's put her in the hot for now. Because there are arguments to be made, like, hey, her pose is regal, not elegant or hot.
It's
in a sense.
authoritarian.
She's just stood. Yeah, she's authoritarian. Yeah, if you're into that, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, and if you're into feet, she's got some of the best that Games Workshop's made so far.
It's true. I'm not into feet, but it's a very pretty model.
No, I can appreciate a nice appendage. Most feet are hideous,
Yeah, it's 100%.
so it's nice to see like some nice ones. Moving on. This is an older one, I think. And her name is Alpheum.
That is. I'm not familiar with that
Is it
model.
a new one? I don't recognize it at all either.
With the leaves?
It was in the Games Workshop's.
It looks new.
Sorry?
With the leaves and the base, it looks new.
It fucked me up so bad because she's half a satyr. Where the fuck is that from? Because she's got Beast Who's legs.
I've never seen this model before.
You know what I mean?
Like, when I'm working there, that was not a model we carried.
I saw it because I found this one in like the lexiconums or like history of Games Workshop. So let me just Games Workshop Alpheum. Talon chat, no. Alpheum. Because I have a feeling this is a really old model, and I can't even find it on just like Google, but it was specifically on the lexiconum somewhere. and it could even be like a specialist gang kind of model.
I was
But
honestly
she
considering
definitely
that.
is. Yeah. She's very reminiscent of something Wood Elven related because she's got the mohawk and the wild hair and the braids, and she is painted ginger with a bow and like elven,
But
very small but definitely elven ears.
that base is straight up Deepkin.
It looks new, doesn't
It's
it?
IDNF Deepkin. Or IDNO. How
Is it?
That is straight up a deep sea base.
See, I don't know. But regardless, so you haven't worked on it. How are we gonna rate this one?
She's got chest.
To be honest, she has, yeah. She's not clothed very feminine, although her thighs are like
chiseled as
in this
fuck.
position that, yeah, yeah. She's very agile, but her face she's not the prettiest mini. Look, she definitely suffers from like older gen
Yes.
sculpting.
Yeah, no, I can 100% agree with that.
Like,
She's definitely better than the two sisters that we did before. But how much more?
yeah.
Meh.
Let's. She doesn't turn me off, which is mood killer.
Yeah. She's definitely
So
she's
I would
below
say
mid. She's below
yeah,
mid or
below
mid.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
The next one though is absolutely fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, fucking oh god, I remember when we sold her. That was a hellhole.
Amalia Novena.
Also, if anybody in
Oh hey, Bast.
oops, sorry.
No, sorry.
If
Go
anybody
ahead.
asks if GW 3D prints their minis, look at her gun.
They do. Yep. So very clearly, I was told by a source, because I brought this up myself, because, you know, again, manufacturing. I can tell when shit is printed this way. This is with a 0.2, I guess, like layer height for resin printing. Or 0.02, I guess. I can't remember. I need to look that up. But it is definitely a very fine layer height, but visible enough with the thin painting that they're doing to still be visible. Now, what I'm told is, yes, Games Workshop these days, they model everything 3D instead of like the old stuff with like green stuff and putty and clay and whatever and bits. And they send the 3D files off to get molds made, which is, again, it is the most logical way of doing things in the modern day. But they also 3D print prototypes to show off to like the design team and like the marketing, whatever. And they take those as early works, they don't toss them out, and then paint them up to be like showcase models.
Yeah, what you put in codexes and like
Yeah. But proportion-wise, and just the mini overall, she's very strong looking. She doesn't look elegant, but proportion-wise, again, modern proportions, very realistic. I like how her hair flows over her head. She does have some scars, but again, I don't think that really matters in terms of her hotness. The only thing she has a downside over is, and I guess the paint job really did do something to that. It doesn't do her justice. If you zoom out, she's very pretty. If you zoom in, you start to see she's got a bit of a butterface.
I mean, to be fair, that could be said with a lot of things. Even people that are considered
Yeah,
like super
exactly.
pretty, like that's also I don't count that against them, honestly.
Exactly, yeah. She's got this typical sort of like older style of armor for the sisters, where the bodice is more like a corset.
Well, she was based off of art.
Yes, exactly. Which immediately bumps her up like a lot of points for me.
Yeah, personally, I love when they do that. Like, I can definitely get behind when somebody's like, "This art of this character we did looks really good. Let's make a mini out of it." Which would have done that with Cortez, but no.
Have you seen the Black Templar cover art for like the last two books?
Yeah.
Like, the entire point for a gorget is that it covers half your face. And they were just like, well, it covers the face, and we don't want that. So they draw the neck so extended that when you first look at it, it's like, what the fuck happened to this guy? It's like, and this is official cover art for like both their books. It's just, oh, it's
Yeah.
just such a shame.
Can't have everything. Can't be bangers.
Yeah, I think this was a Warhammer Plus.
I don't remember
Like,
if I'm
or
being honest with
celebration
you.
model,
I
I
just
think?
do remember packing way more than I care to.
But in terms of hotness, what would we rate her?
Open your stream first for me. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's good. Shoot, what are the rankings again?
Oh, sorry.
I think it's like
We have S tier: hot, gorgeous, mid, below mid, mood killer, and what?
she's not S tier, but I put her right below that personally.
No. You put her in hot. Okay. See, I'd put her in hot, bordering onto gorgeous. Because, again, she's very iconic. She's very, like, you know, not super elegant. She doesn't need to be. She's a sister. But there are sisters who are just grace embodied and angelic and whatever.
Mhm.
She's more like a grunt. So I would agree with you. So you put her in hot, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. The next one is a bit of, I think we got a lot to talk about.
Oh boy.
So it's the Amazon War Band.
Oh god. Ooh. I'm not familiar with this one, but oh, never mind. I am very familiar with this one.
Oh, are you?
I
Have you been
found
to
these
these?
chicks when I was going through the warehouse.
Now, this is for me a bit of a mixed bag.
Yeah.
They're definitely on the older side.
Oh god, yeah.
Now, some of them have faces just like, what were they thinking? Others perhaps stood the test of time. And they have, if you can, I mean, it's kind of pixelated, they have abs, which I would never have expected
Oh yeah.
for minis like this. And some of these dresses, I would fucking wear.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is just insanely hot. She doesn't have a lot to go by with her face and whatever, but this mini alone from the Amazon's War Band or these like heavy units, they really stand the test of time. She's got this excellent set of like chin and jawline. And like everything else, she's not really that feminine, but they really look good. But if we look at the skirmishers, like, I mean,
Their legs are lacking a little bit, and they skipped leg day more than
oh
once.
god. Yeah, and their toes were just like, okay, let's just make like a flat section and stab our hobby knife into the clay so that it looks like they have toes.
Yeah.
Assist.
Yeah, that's accurate.
And like the rank and file girls, honeys.
Yeah. Not all of them, but like
it's definitely a mixed
what is it? The
bag.
middle, the front and middle left one. That one you're moused over. That one right.
Yeah. This
No,
one?
no, so top ones with the spears.
Oh, spears. Something like this one.
Nope. They don't have spears, girl. There you go.
They
Yeah,
have
sorry, I
spears.
keep forgetting the stream's a little bit behind. I gotta look at the Discord.
Yeah, see, that's why
I'm sorry.
that's why I put you on
I'm
Discord.
sorry. Yes. Okay. Yes.
So she, yes. Everything else, no.
Oh yeah. You only need one. That's why they invented Chef's Pleasure Bag.
What? Wait, what? Is that a South Park
It
reference?
might be.
Oh, hey, Nomad. VPN says good or bad when you say I'm very familiar with these.
I'm just familiar with
And
them because
I'm
I've
good,
done
Bast.
them because I've used them before.
Yeah. So, for those of you just joining us, Ren used to work for Games Workshop as a painter. And they're giving us all their deep lore and insight.
If you can call it that.
But yeah, I would. This is a. One half I would give away to friends, and another half I would just use for like different projects. I would definitely use these girls for like specific projects or like an honor guard kind of like scenario thing. I'm surprised they have abs. I mean, but everything else is just like the lower half is just miserable for most of them. They look like stick figures, even on the good ones. So in their hands, like for example, like on these bowmen, it's the goblin and Skaven sort of like issue. Like very thin arms, but their hands are like as big as their heads.
Yeah.
So I would definitely not rate them too high. I might put them in mid, below mid.
I'm not gonna say below mid because there definitely are some pretty good ones in there. I would personally say mid.
I can live with that, yeah. Let's put them in mid. Sort of transitioning from the Amazons off to the next one, to a more detailed look. These are like Amazons with swords. These are even older, I think.
Yes, I think you'd be correct in that assessment.
And they had like similar set of clothing styles, definitely. But they also had the same issues. None of these faces I like.
Yeah, not a big fan either.
They're
if I'm being
like,
honest.
this is like... This one looks like she just got slapped.
Yeah. Oh god, slapped is another word. You mean slapped by the ugly tree?
Yeah, it's like she just slung her sling into her own face and just kept slinging it.
Yep.
But not just that, like their postures. They're just stood upright, wide-legged. A very old set of like design philosophy. In even how they hold their weapons, they look like toys you'd get from like a bargain bin.
Yeah.
Like those like old army green men, the old army men.
Oh god, yeah. Like cowboys and Indians and like these whatever like Mars soldiers or whatever sci-fi things.
Yeah.
Like these are just like the most generic ladies you could see.
I mean, some of them are endowed.
I mean, sure, like she even has nipples out.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. Chef's pleasure
Yeah.
bag fixes all problems.
But like the one out of the bunch isn't gonna like, you know, justify all of them, I'd say. Like even here, like they use the same heads.
Yeah.
It's the same sort of like weird sort of yelling kind of thing.
Yep.
They're very, very plain. And you can put a fancy dress and amazing rack on any lady. If she's plain, I don't know. Like if she's not doing anything with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
What would we place them as? Like, I would definitely say these are below mid.
Oh,
maybe
easily
even
below
to
mid.
mood killer.
Yeah. I don't want to put him in mood killer, but I really don't have a really good argument why it's not to, other than Chef's pleasure bag.
Like, listen, just because she has a great pair of tits doesn't make that bad. Like, you know, sorry, my cough is not going away. I may need to get a new drink soon. I'd put them in mood killer just because, hey, compared to everything else, there's way better out there.
Yeah.
Like, if you see, like, this uncanny valley face across from you at the table when you're on a date, you're gonna be turned off.
Turned off, I'm gonna turn around and walk back out the damn door, but yeah. All right, Matt, give me 2 seconds real quick.
God.
I need to wash my hands. I'm getting resin all over everything.
Then I'm going to go and get a little drink. Let me put you guys on a tune. Or actually, let me just have you look at the next one.
And decide for yourselves.
Yeah, decide for yourselves, and I'll be back with a drink. And a bottle of water, because that's empty too.
All right, right back. Oh, God.
And I'm back. I just need to put my arms back on. There we go. Maybe fix my spine. My voice is giving out, guys, so bear with me. I've been talking all day, like on the phone and stuff. Hex says, fun fact of the day, the words mood killer and Maddie have never been used in the same sentence. Aw, Hex.
Oh, that's so much better.
I wonder... Oh, there you go. How did you get resin on your
I'm
hands?
sanding.
Oh, sanding. It's dust resin.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, like,
Not liquid one.
and
Okay.
I'm like fine sanding. Like I'm not doing this like, oh hey, it's cool. I can kind of just shake this off my fingers. Like it is ingrained into my skin.
Yeah, don't like accidentally rub your eye with like the
Oh, no.
powder on your fingers, because that's a nightmare. So, the next one is a sister battle again, and she's called Aveline. I really like this model. She, despite wearing armor, still has this very feminine traits. She has, again, these characteristics of an older design, where it looks like she's wearing a corset. She's very, obviously has a boob up. Even though they're very small, they're still very present.
That's one thing I will say about armor that's always super deceptive. You can have a big rack, and the armor won't look like it.
Yeah.
I mean, like obviously that's I'm not taking that into account here, but just like I hate that because I see that in so many
You
things.
can, yeah, you can bind your boobs, and the best armor is unisex. It is just flat, because it's been proven if you have breast armor, they actually function to get arrows and bullets and projectiles into your clavicle. Meaning that the bullet will, or projectile will end in this space and kill you, so...
Yeah.
But this is very ornate sort of gothic armor. I really like it. She's displaying a lot of the pose as well. Not that she's elegant, but she's very heroic looking.
Yes.
But I will say the proportion of her feet is okay, because she's got armor on, which is supposed to be bulkier. But when we look at her gloved hands, it is very in proportion with the rest of her body. This is very reminiscent of like the more modern style of like moving away from like the heroic scale, or like more into like realistic proportions, which I do like.
Yeah, I agree.
But in terms of, like you said, she's got a helmet on. We don't see anything of her face besides the outlines of her armor and draped clothing and whatever. We don't really see anything of her. We're basically just looking at the armor.
Which is all right, but she's definitely gonna lose points for not showing at least some face.
Yeah. What would we put this as? She's definitely gorgeous. In my opinion, right?
I would personally put her in hot.
Oh, okay.
Just because I will say this, if she did not have a helmet on and her face was even halfway decent, she'd be an S tier for me.
Interesting.
I love the design.
Okay.
I love the sash. It accentuates her body very well. Did I say that word right? Or whatever. If I didn't, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like what's it called?
Wait.
A tacit.
What is her name again?
She's called Aveline. Oh, she might have a model
That's
with a
what
head,
I'm
actually.
looking at. I'm wondering if there's an alternate with a head. And if there is, I will find
That is
it.
a very good point. She does. She has one.
Oh, please don't be what I think it is, though. No. Oh, no.
Celestian
She's
Sacrosanct
getting
Aveline.
knocked down. Oh, 1 second here. I got you. That was what I was
Hang on,
worried
what are you seeing
about.
that I'm not seeing?
Oh, her face is not pretty. It is
Does she have a
bad.
butter face?
Oh, no, it's
Oh
worse.
God. Oh no.
Oh, I hate that. I feel so bad. I just talked her up. Just like,
Oh,
no.
no. Okay, I'll show you guys. Hang on.
Oh god, that's so bad.
Wait, that's stuck. So she has a. She kind of looks like a man.
She has respect, because that chick has definitely been through combat. A lot.
Definitely, yeah.
But like, good god. No, I'm good. So I don't think Chef's Pleasure Bag
You
can
know
fix
it.
that.
So, oh, is that what? In Chef's Pleasure Bag is basically a bag over the
Yep.
head. Now I get it. In Dutch, we say, die is knap met een zakkenperkop.
Ah, yes, a bunch of made up words. I don't know what they mean.
I basically, loosely translated, I said she's hot with a bag over her head.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
because this is specifically for hotness, I would not want to date her or spend the night with her.
No, that is mood killer.
I'm sorry, I might respect her and want to have her in a fight, but not like
Yeah,
that.
I'm
no.
sorry. You take your helmet off, that's underneath. I am immediate, like, nope, sorry. You are very nice. I'll buy you dinner because I respect what you've done for the Emperor. Bye. I'm a terrible person, Jesus Christ.
No, that's fine. So, let's put her. Oh God, where would we put her?
I literally said mood
Mid or
killer.
below mid?
I had put her in mood killer.
Oh, mood
You take
killer.
that helmet
Okay,
off,
yeah.
immediate, like, I'm good.
I would have loved to see her with some sort of like very feminine face with long flowing black hair.
Here's the thing, like, the one, the chick that we put in hot, the sister we put in hot, like, Scars, I'm cool with Scars.
Hmm? Oh, definitely, me too. But
That's a bit much.
what I saw when I looked at Aveline, her actual face, is she looks roided. She looks like a roided up sort of like a female bodybuilder. You know, they end up having like these man faces. It's not pretty. Okay.
God, I feel bad doing that, but
And everything is totally. Listen, it's totally valid. It's about hotness. The next one, though.
oh god. Oh god.
This is Battle Sister Rosetta Anastasia. I think she's part of a rogue trader or Inquisitor's retinue.
Definitely looks Inquisitor retinue. Maybe Rogue Trader, I have to agree, but
Now, this is definitely, I think, an older model. Way older. Oh, hey, Flynn. Nomad says, speak of alternate, someone made a Kit Bash Doomslayer model that looks badass. Ooh, nice.
I've actually seen plenty of
Now-
Doomslayer. Actual Doomslayer models are really cool looking.
Oh, cool. I hate everything about this model.
Yeah, listen, she's got a chest, but other than that, I'm just like, good.
The only, like, nice thing is, like, yes, she has very thin legs, and she has, instead of these armored feet, she has, like, these leather boots on. That's the only thing. Her face is dog shit ugly. Her hair is dog shit ugly. Her proportions are weird and off. Yes, you can see the knee and the thigh, but she has, like, a sort of like an hourglass waist that is way too thin.
She's got a corset on that she decided to turn up the setting to 15, and the setting was
Yeah,
supposed to be
holy
meant to go to
crap.
10.
Yeah. She also looks like she's got like this hair lip almost. And like buck teeth, and it's again, if she can kill for the Emperor, that's fine. But this is about hotness.
Yeah, it's not. I agree 100%. Not hot.
It's she's not living the dream.
Well, she's living her dream, just not
I would
ours.
even Yeah. I would go and put her in mood
Oh,
killer
yeah,
or what?
mood killer
Because
at
she
least.
is just that bad. Like what? Like mood killer is like a turn off, but you know, okay, what to me is basically like, is this even a woman? Like what am I looking at, basically? So you would put this in mood killer then?
Me personally, yes.
I can live with that. I can live with that. Thankfully, we're moving on to somewhat of a better looking model. This is like the classic sort of battle sister with a melticum. Now, if memory serves, they took a lot of like the same sculpts and just switched out the weapon.
Oh yeah.
Just position it slightly different or whatever. Maybe move the tabard a bit or the loincloth, and that was it. Maybe put a different head on it. But so a lot of these are, I think, gonna go in the same category. But I just think she's kind of mid, because this is your stock standard sister. She's not showing anything of her face, really, besides her eyes. She's got the generic sort of hair. That's really not really doing her any justice. She's very squat looking, which I think most of the older sisters had, like, issues with. Right?
No, you're 100% right. Like, definitely cool looking sister. Not the attractive sister. Maybe she lost the face mask. Get you some bonus
Maybe,
points,
yeah.
but it's the same. I'm the same way
She
with guy
definitely-
faces. Like, I'd like to see the whole face if I'm gonna
Yeah.
see the face.
She definitely has the coolness factor with the mask,
Okay.
but not for this competition. So, I really don't think anything else needs to be said. Where are we gonna be putting her?
Low mid. She's not mood killer. Like,
Mhm.
I think below mid's fair-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The next one is a way better one, though.
Excuse me.
It is a scenery piece.
Oh God, yes. Well, she's so hot and angry for the Emperor.
I love this one. She is definitely the depiction of a saint, or like the
That's Saint Celestine.
idyllic symbol of the sisters. Yeah. She basically just depicts Celestine or a living saint or whatever. She has very thick arms and thick thighs in proportions. Her boobs are. It looks like she's not wearing armor, but pasties. That could just be me.
I mean, I can't really argue.
But there's essentially nothing here besides the corset and the gorget, basically, and the shoulder pads.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I love the proportions. She looks, they painted her marbled, and definitely she looks like she was sculpted to be not to like old Roman or Greek statues, like with the fuller sort of arms, the fuller legs. Definitely a great model. Even the face and how the hair accentuates her face or whatever. The only downside, and I think you might agree with this, I don't know what they did.
Yeah, I see it. I already see what you're gonna say.
You see it?
It's the foot, isn't it?
It's the foot.
That's a big foot.
But the second is, if you stretch out the leg here, I don't think the knees match. Like, I don't know what they did. Maybe they were hoping
honestly
for like an optical
I
illusion.
think that's the image doing that. I have seen that before, and
It's
it
the
doesn't
image?
look that bad.
Okay, but this foot is definitely like, what the fuck were they thinking?
The problem
And
is
it looks like the bottom side of the
it's
foot,
not
too.
all foot. The problem is that's part of the leg. You can't see
I know,
it
and the ankle.
because of the way that that's shown in that image.
That said, though, it is an eye catcher. That is the only thing I don't like about it, though.
Yeah.
She's got nice long legs. She's very feminine. Her pose is very elegant and angelic. Her face is nice and clean, even though she's angry looking. Her arms, even though bare, they are thick and muscled, but they're still feminine. They don't look masculine. They don't look abnormal. Yes, she's got bigger hands, but
Yeah, who cares?
she works out, So, what would we place the Battle Sanctum lady at?
If I...
Heck says, I see feet. Our community gooners will be happy.
Goon. Goon for the Emperor.
EPN says her knee is hyperextended. Is it hyperextended? I think, maybe just for like the artistic thing, because she was meant to be a statue.
I will tell you guys right now, I have guys and girls, whoever's watching. I have seen this miniature in person, and it looks considerably better than that image is showing. Even the foot doesn't look that bad, because like when you see it in person, you can see, oh, this isn't actually foot. But when you're looking at an image of it, you can only do so much.
Yeah. Nomad asks, are there other angles to see? Sadly, no. I wasn't able to find other ones that look this great.
Hold on a second here. Wipe my hand off.
I mean, unless you know of some. Also, I just got Windows 11, and it likes to reorganize whatever I have at the bottom for tabs for my Google Chrome, which I hate. It's my first day using Windows 11, so we'll see what happens with it.
So yeah, you can see it a lot better here, Mad. As soon as I can.
Oh, you sent me a picture?
No, I'm going to here 2 seconds. So you've got one that's a lot better of an angle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that is still some big feet, though. Oh, but her face looks way better in this one.
Yeah, like, so when I say that, like, it is better, you're not wrong. The foot definitely does still seem a little teeny bit out of place. But if that's the worst I gotta deal with...
Yeah, like I said, that's like my only complaint, quote unquote.
Yeah, like,
more like an observation.
I want to put it in S tier just because, one, St. Celestine's my fucking bae. Like, I've had that model back when it was metal.
Oh, God. She's in the list, by the way.
Oh, I know. I saw. I'm waiting. I love her new and her old model. They both look great.
EPN says it's less big feet and it's more like big toe. I mean, I think this is still kind of like stuck in heroic scale, kind of. But even then, it's really realistic.
Yeah, some chicks got big feet. It's okay. Listen, I can't complain. I wear a size 15. Like, I really can't say anything.
Size? What is that in people numbers?
What is that in people numbers? It's clown shoes. Like, straight up clown shoes is what I wear.
No, geez.
It's okay. I mean, you don't have to say. Big shoes. Big socks.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Socks, yes.
And they're a pain to shop for.
Oh.
I would put her in peak, personally.
Sorry, there was noise in the background.
Sorry.
It's nothing though. Sorry, say again? You'd put her in?
I'd put her in peak, personally. If I had to be really honest.
I would agree with that, yeah. EPN says, real question is, would the Gooners be upset? No, it says, my Wi-Fi is being runic, so I'm going to go off. If I don't come back, have a good stream, folks. Be safe, Nomad, and hope you come back. EPN says, note, he is 5 sizes smaller than Shaq. Jesus. Shaq wears men's 20. Oof.
Yep.
Hack says, don't take away Maddie's day job. What? Maddie's day job rent. Maddie is the only one who socks around here. Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Anything above men's 12, you almost always need to special order.
It's
oh,
true.
God.
I cannot buy shoes in a lot of sizes because they don't make them that big. If I'm lucky,
Okay,
I can fit into
interesting.
like a 14 and a half, because sometimes companies just make shoes that are bigger. Just like, you know, you buy clothes. Sometimes some companies' clothes run big.
Like I wear a large shirt up to a 2XL, depending on what company I'm buying from.
So we have our first S tier, which is lovely. And we're moving on to the next sister. I think this is, because Battle Sister Blessed Banner, this is the older army banner, right?
God, I love that miniature.
Grant?
Sorry, I had to check my phone for a second.
Are you still gooning for the Battle Sactum?
No, sorry. I have plane tickets arriving as a gift, and I just got texted like, "Hey, just got your tickets in. Check your email later." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." No, I love that mini.
So,
Not very sexy.
yeah.
Like-
It's definitely classic, but she's showing way more than the girl with the melter gun.
She is. She's got chest.
Yes, that was my next thing. She's also got a helmet on. So I'm thinking this is a metal one.
So that is an old metal.
Judging by the girth and the grain of like the battle standard poles that she's wearing, I'm guessing this is a metal.
Yeah,
mini.
I can guarantee you it's a metal mini. I 100% have. I have handheld that miniature. I have painted that miniature. That is metal.
So it's definitely from like an older era. So the proportions are typically a bit off. I would say for her, it's definitely on the brighter side. Yes, she's a bit squat, but her hands are very lithe, and her feet as well. Her legs are kind of short and stubby, sure. But other than that, like, I'd say she's a very fine-looking model.
Yeah, I personally like. I understand some people always like back in the day are like, oh, like I don't like how they all seem like they're hunched over. I don't like this. You know, I think the miniatures look a little wonky. Yeah, you got to remember, like this was back when like beauty was very different than it is now. And
yeah, kind of. Like, when was this like made?
Oh, this is
I think
old.
late 90s, right?
Yeah, if that.
Because the sisters were introduced in, oh god, mid 90s.
Something like that.
So this was definitely, I mean, you could definitely tell the sculptor put a lot of love in this one, because you see like the belt and stuff that they do for the bolter. Typically, don't even go that far.
No, you're right.
But it is very much accentuating, and again, this is like a bonus of like physical or manual sculpting with actual physical materials. He probably had this piece already done, and then laid out a piece of material, like green stuff, into like in lint, or like a ribbon, and laid it over her curvature so that it would fit. So it has this natural, so very natural sort of like flow that it would do with like the chest and like the arms and the thigh and stuff. Yeah. So I like her, like despite that she's not showing anything, it's full armor. She may as well not be in there, right?
So, ironically, I actually really like the old sister helms. I actually like the newer sister helms. They all look good.
This one at least doesn't look like she's got undies on her head.
That's very true.
Yeah, like the fleur-de-lis even. I correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not that much of a sisters aficionado, but having the fleur-de-lis on like the forehead, this big, did that have like any sort of veterancy like definition, or?
I personally don't know. Your chat might.
Okay. Yeah, if anyone knows, like I'd love to know.
1 second, man. Just gotta grab one
sure.
thing.
Go ahead. God, I even like how they did the lettering. Like, they did, what's it called? No, not stenography. Calligraphy. Calligraphy for, like, the M. So I can only guess what it starts with an F for, like,
My Emperor.
the rest of, like, the text. Yeah, that could be it. And they even drew the imperial eagle, like the aquila,
What?
which is the double-headed eagle.
The Aquila?
The aquila, yeah.
I'm giving you a hard time, Matt. I'm sorry.
God damn it. So where will we put this lovely sister?
Uh,
I would say she's at least gorgeous.
I would have to agree. I think she's definitely at least gorgeous.
Now, I see a group picture coming on. Typically, those are not a good omen.
Oh, let's see. You never know.
It's the Blood Bowl Amazons team.
Wait, are they new or old?
Oh, these are old. These are way old.
Oh boy.
So are these faces.
I mean, legs are a little on the.
Oh, they're
How
terrible.
How do you
Like,
play
they're
Blood
just-
Bowl and
it-
skip
it
leg
looks-
day? Doesn't make any sense.
It looks like they just stretched them out and like pulled them apart because they didn't fit properly. And the thighs, if you look at these girls, don't even match in terms of
They look like they're wearing Space Marine
thickness.
power armor, but not wearing power armor.
It's just- I like how they just copy paste them on the promotional material because this is just the exact same like girl, down to like every little detail.
Yep.
Oh god, and this face is just horrible. There's not one pretty face in this entire bunch. I like the abs, sure, and some of them have like, okay, a good waist to hip ratio. And okay, the outfits are nice. But that's about it. Look, these are... You know, they did not stand the test of time.
A lot of GW stuff sadly has not.
And I would even say, like, because of some of them, she kind of looks like Eric Idle for some reason.
I don't know who that is, but I'm afraid to know who that is, so I'm good without knowing.
Monty Python.
See Monty Python, I'm still not. That's okay.
He played Merlin in Shrek. He played...
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good. I got you.
Bring up Shrek and every American knows it.
I mean, of course, Shrek's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, I would put these at least in Mood Killer.
Yeah.
Speaking of Blood Bowl, though, there's some hit and miss minis coming on. So these are the Chaos cheerleaders.
Definitely,
I am so on the fence
100%.
for
No,
these.
I love them. That's fucking minimum gorgeous.
I'm so on the fence for these. Because what are they? You know what I mean? Are these humans that are mutated? Are these demons? Are these tieflings, devils? Like, what the fuck are these?
Succubi.
In chaos?
Yeah, you can have a succubi that just straight up stabs you in the face.
The only succubuses I know in Warhammer are from the Dark Eldar.
Yeah.
But these are Blood Bowl fantasy.
Mad, are you shaming Games Workshop for branching out? How could you?
Listen. The only thing I know for Blood Bowl is that it is its own universe, and stuff happens there that should not happen anywhere else, basically. Like, dwarves being able to sell, rockcrete, which is like stone grass, I guess. And just razor sharp if you fall down. Of the Astro Granite or whatever the fuck it was.
I just can't believe you'd shamed GW. I can't believe it.
No, they deserve it.
I'm gonna have to knock you down a few pegs. I'm gonna have to put Matt in the turn off.
God damn it. What I will say is, these are some of the more detailed and well-posed ladies I've seen so far.
Well, those are also a lot newer.
Yeah, they're a lot newer. Not sure what they're holding chaos stars instead of pom-poms, which I guess it's a very themed sort of thing. But their faces, even though they're yelling or whatever, they look like very moody bitches.
I mean, yeah, chaos.
Which I guess, yeah. Yeah. Their proportions, however, you can see details of like their rib cages and their midriffs.
Yeah.
They even have the very realistic sort of proportions for like under the armpits and like definitions for like the elbows.
Yeah.
And even very slight, subtle sort of like glares in their faces. And their, their thighs, they look like Latinas, is what I'm saying.
Wow. Are you
They
saying
look like
all
if Lara
demons
Croft-
are Latinas?
No, they look like Lara Croft had a Blood Bowl team.
I mean, yeah, I can't really argue with that.
So, I would say these are at least in the hot section.
Oh, they're gorgeous minimum.
Minimum gorgeous. Well, what are we gonna place them at? As hot as in like, if you were to pick between
Oh, hot.
something
no,
from
hot.
the gorgeous
hot.
list,
Definitely hot.
they're hot. Okay, let me put them in hot. There we go. Because we're still doing alphabetical stuff.
Dear God.
Heck says Latin America wants to know your location. I would like to meet more Latin Americans.
So she can talk
So
about
that's
their
fine.
thigh gap.
The Dark Elf cheerleaders.
Also, very good.
Very good. Again, with like, hey, there's actual definition for a knee. There's actual definition for like armpits and stuff, and going off to the chest. I like their outfits. Because there's, these sashes and stuff is cold ones hide. So, again, culturally correct with where they're from. These tops have like boob windows. And they may not have the most in terms of endowment, but they definitely rock with what they've got. And they strike a very elegant sort of like pose. It's not super sensual, but they're there.
Oh yeah, I'm not
The
gonna.
only
knock
thing
that.
I don't like, and I get this is Dark Elves, I get it, right? And this could be the paint job because they didn't do like a stubble or whatever, but they didn't have to shave half their heads.
Oh, that's a dark elf thing though. I can't really knock points for that. That's
Yeah.
just straight up like faction thing.
But I would say the only two pretty faces in this one is this one and this one. The other two look weird.
I don't mind. I don't mind the one in the bottom center, truthfully.
You don't like
No,
her?
no. So I like her. Oh wait,
Oh,
that's
okay.
right.
Because she kind of looks like Kat Von D.
One second. So I definitely like her. I don't know. Like, truth be told, I can make an argument for any of them look wise. Like, I enjoy the way that they look. I'm all for something like when we get to a certain set of minis, you're gonna see my bias really come out, but I'm also gonna justify my bias. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely. Like
I
feel
find
free to do
stuff
so.
attractive that also stays accurate to its lore.
Me too. Definitely me.
So, like, the fact that these Dark Elves look like I could throw armor on them and they'd run into combat, 10 out of 10.
And again, like I do my my head swap test. Like these are definitely women. There's no like ifs, ands, or buts. They work with what they've got. They really put it to use.
Yep.
So where would we put them though?
Maybe not hot. Definitely gorgeous at least.
I would say gorgeous as well. I would agree with that. I think we've got like time for 4 more.
Keep going as long as you want to go, man.
So, staying with the elves, this is the, I think, wood elf or normal elf one? yeah, just the elf team, but there's definitely 2 wood elves in there. I love these minis.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
They basically all have the same pose, but again, it's cheerleaders. They're doing a cheering routine, so it stands to reason that they would, right?
Yeah.
But they are so effing elegant.
Yeah, they definitely fit
They
the
show
theme.
off their yeah. They show off their legs. They have beautiful faces. Oh my god! And even though they have mohawks, but it's again like we agreed on, it's very cultural, sort of like correct.
Yep.
But even down to like the tippy toe posture and the extensions of their legs, the you know, it's almost tin-up worthy.
Yeah, it's pin-up territory.
It is definitely one of the better women I've seen, and it's shocking that it needs to be a fucking Blood Bowl cheerleading team.
Honestly, that doesn't surprise
in order to
me.
have something decent.
It really doesn't surprise me, not even a little bit.
Also, did you notice that the only thing to keep their dresses on to their bodies is their belt? Because it's basically a sheet.
Yeah. You ever seen a toga before?
Yeah, I love this, yeah. And the funny part is, even though they're showing a lot of leg, which again, they're trying to cheer, which is definitely good. They're nice and thick, they're well trained. They don't overdo it on the sexuality. In fact, the top half is really modest.
Yeah.
And they have like this nice little choker, like at least one of them. Like, again, like I love them. They're definitely in the hot category for me.
Yeah, I could put them in hot and be pretty happy.
Yeah, like if you had them across the table and you need to pick, I don't know, one of the gorgeous people. Like one of the dark elves or this elf, you take this elf.
I don't know. Depends on how edgy and dark I'm feeling that day, man.
Oh, jeez. You want to go Billy Bob Thornton on someone and Angelina and play with knives and stuff. Jesus, okay. Next Blood Bowl team, the human cheerleaders. I could not change my opinion more quickly.
Left and right, I'm okay with.
Really?
Yeah. The one on the right, honestly, like, I am totally okay with that.
Maybe.
But the one on the top,
I mean,
eh.
it is basically the exact same sculpt for all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Just a different head.
Yeah, I can't really argue.
And none of the heads look good, and the paint jobs aren't helping them. Like this one maybe, like the paint job, like the skin is so well painted.
Yeah. I like her the most, honestly.
But none of them really do them justice.
Yeah. You know, I can.
Like this is like a very Harley Quinn that got hit with a brick to the face.
Yeah.
So I mean, they do have, you know, a synchronized pose. They definitely are very feminine, thick thighs. They're better than most women that are like in this like entire tournament. I've seen some troglodytes, but
And those are actually models in this
But-
game.
yeah. But I feel like that's right. Yeah, you're right. But I feel like the sculpt itself is very basic. It does not do them justice at
Yeah, it doesn't
all.
leave any imagination. Like, the
Mm,
person probably had
Yeah.
like a long week and was just like, listen, we need to come up with another miniature. Screw it. Just put a new head on each one of them.
It's to the point where if I were to have a Blood Bowl team and I were playing humans, I would buy an elf team and swap the heads. Or clip the ears to make them look human.
Yeah.
Like, and that's saying something. Like, the fact that you don't want the official team.
Yeah, that's what it is, sadly. It works out somehow. Or it works out sometimes.
Yeah. I would put these in mid, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd agree with that assessment.
Like, you would date them if you met them, but it's just like, okay, they're very mid.
Listen, you're really nice. I'm happy that you're a cheerleader, but No.
Yeah,
But all you got going for you, hon?
you're definitely not a cheerleader for one of the bigger teams, are you?
No. Not at all.
It's like for one of the local teams.
Yeah.
Be safe, Hex. Be safe.
Bye.
Let's do one more, or two. If we speed through this one, we can do two. Lord knows we've got like plenty more like in the chamber.
yeah.
Like, and I'll be adding the Lord of the Rings ones.
God, I just
You
see
know,
all
for next Monday. What? Sorry.
I just looking at the list of all of the minis you have.
These are all the ladies of Games Workshop that I found. I can't imagine I missed a single one.
I never know. There's always one hiding, but understandable.
Yeah, like maybe like in ancient history somewhere, but these are all the ones I could find. Like, and I really dug through like the history boxes.
No, you're good.
So next one is the Beastgrave Camus.
I like these minis. The masks are a little bit of a turn off for me, but I do like the poses. I do like the theme of these minis.
Yes, she is very feminine. She looks kind of like a stripper that got angry because you haven't paid them.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's like, what? How
Like,
come they got to be cheerleaders and I didn't?
It's a very sort of, I wouldn't say elegant, it's more a sensual pose, even though it's an attacking pose. But you can see the detail, even like the individual ribs, the rib cage. You can see like the very fine detail of her like midriff and like belly and stuff. She's got some light abs going on. I'll be honest, I don't like her hands.
I don't mind it. I definitely don't mind the one with the glove. Being honest.
Yeah, that one's a way better. It gives a better indication of what she should be like. But I'm gonna agree with you. I don't like the helmet.
Yeah, the helmets are always a little bit weird. It makes sense thematic wise and lore wise with what they're trying to do with them.
Yeah.
But like, that's about all it makes for me. Like, it's like, oh, hey, cool. You get brownie points for it. I'm not gonna dock for it. That's my
Yeah.
biggest thing.
But all in all, she's very feminine.
Yes.
Like, just even in like the way she's jumping, she's just wearing a bra and like a set of panties, I guess.
She don't need more than
and
that.
some thigh-high boots. She's got the very the dominatrix sort of leather scene thing going on.
Yes.
Which, I mean, you know, is very hot in its own way. You definitely have a good time with her.
Oh yeah. This chick knows how to
Whether or not
party.
you survive is something different. Yeah. But, like, where would we put her? Because she's one of the newer models and stuff. Like, the quality is just, like, you know, you can tell someone went through a lot of effort with this one.
Pull up the chart. She's definitely not mid. I'd
No,
argue she's probably
I would say
gorgeous.
at least
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I'd argue gorgeous is fair.
Here we go. And I think for the last one, this is another Beastgrave model,
Oh,
Morquith.
I like her. I've held and played with her model before.
What? So tell me, Beastgrave is like Age of Sigmar,
Yeah.
right? It's like a kill team for like
Oh God, what faction is it? It's the elf faction, because the elf faction kind of be lumped into one now.
Yeah, it's a weird
Yeah.
set of events, really.
It's very strange.
But I'm definitely liking her vibe. She has a very feminine outfit on, even though she looks very dangerous with her boots. Her hair is very voluptuous, flowing. She's not overkill. She's not bimbo looking. She's definitely very feminine, but not overkill. She even has detail. Again, I love these little sort of like extra details that a sculptor can put in, like the skin for her elbow. Her hand is well proportioned. She's very lithe looking, but as a cat, I mean, I'd say she was a caster, but she's not. She's probably like a witcher or something. So a close combat, sort of elegant, graceful fighter. The only thing I might, and this is maybe her paint job, she kind of looks like a drag queen.
I have definitely seen a
And
better
her
look on her.
mouth is
Yeah,
weird.
I have seen a much better paint job on this miniature, and she looks fantastic. I'm not gonna dock for the art for the painter not doing the best on her,
Like,
but sculpt amazing.
even like, yeah, the sculpt quality and detail. Like, this arm alone has so much character to it individually as a designer, because you can even see how she bent her arm, what that translates into the wrist. She's got a finger under like the chalice and stuff. She is so elegant and feminine. I really, really like her. And even though she might not be the tallest, because proportion-wise, I think she's kind of like more human in like scale and proportion instead of elfin. But that doesn't really,
Take away.
It doesn't weigh up against her as a whole.
Yeah, I agree.
So, where would we put her?
She's definitely gorgeous, in my opinion.
Gorgeous, yeah. Because I feel like we're blasting through these, kinda. But I feel like there's not a lot of history with like the newer models. Right? So there's definitely other ones on this list where I can keep talking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like we're making a bunch of headway. There's definitely some on this list where sorry, where I definitely want to pick your brain about. Elspeth von Draken is on this, and I could not find a good mini or picture for this.
It's okay. We'll find one.
But we're definitely going to be running into a few for Age of Sigmar, like the newer Slaneshi models. Where I'm just like, what for Games Workshop thinking? And like the evolution and design philosophy is definitely like noticeable.
We need to make minis for everybody.
It's just like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
A lot of Banshees are going to be on this list
yes.
too. Same
My
problem with the
mommies,
sisters.
All of them.
Yeah.
I love handling Banshees.
And the Banshees have the same issue with the sisters, where I feel like
Depends on which Banshee.
through the no, I would even say like through the ages, like through the generations, you can definitely see the same problems pop up. Squat physique, bent over or hunched over, bigger curves, and then no curves at all. Akane says, are you going to go through all of these all night? No. We're actually rounding off right now, and we're going to pick this up next Monday again. And Elite Squid, first on chatter. Hey, Moonwall, why did the man get fired from the Orange Shoes factory? Lack of concentration, goddammit. Well, thank you so much, Squid. And it's Maddie, or Madeline. Moonwall is my surname. But so glad you could make it to the stream. Always glad to have new faces here. And how did you find us? But as I was saying with the Banshees, as you see every release, the same issues arise. It's typically full armored. It's very much always the same thing, but you can see details like the chest or like the size of the legs and stuff. They definitely expand or decrease or over the releases, and you can definitely tell which age or era this was. So
Yeah.
So it might be interesting to talk about, but I feel like we'll be put a lot of the same minis on the same tier.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. There's also some really funny ones on here. Like the Ogre Man-Eater lady and the Troll Hag. But I'm looking forward to it next Monday. And so yeah, I'll save this. We'll continue talking about this next Monday. And at the end of the entire tier list, you guys get to vote per tier. Which per tier takes the cake. So even if stuff ends up in what or mood killer, you guys still get to vote on what is like the best of that tier.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get like a really comprehensive list of what our community really likes, so. Well, let's see if I can't get you guys to another streamer. Sorry, like Windows 11 is weird. Everything's changed. It's horrible. I don't like change.
It's okay. I have Windows 10 and or 11, and I have to say it's not as bad as everybody kept telling me it was.
I know, but everything keeps changing, and I was so used to the other one.
I know. It's okay.
There you go. I'll send you guys to Ricky. He's typically fun to hang around. So, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us. A quick word of what we're doing and what we're still working on. I feel like we should step away for a bit, or focus less on the spicy ASMR, in favor of the 40K audio drama. I'm kind of working Seth a bit too hard, and giggity. I'm working him a bit too hard. So I feel like we can do a lot more with the audio drama for 40K. And if we can, in between, like once every 2 months, we'll do another spicy ASMR. The normal stuff is still in the works. The orc camp video is almost done. It's taken a bit longer than expected because we had like 8 people in that shoot, and it's a lot more difficult to coordinate everything with like 8 people than with the 2 of us. So I hear that the next episode after this is going to be another one with Dale. And we will be posting those from Patreon over to your local hosting website. After like a month or 2, so that you guys can still enjoy the content. Any support is always appreciated, but I don't want to take away from the community and what content that we make. I just want people to enjoy it. Sorry, I have a bad cough. Other than that, we're still working on some Warm Door cards. The issue with drawing the cards should, I feel like, mostly resolved. It depends really on the game, really. Cyberpunk is still not finished, so we can just do these deep dive episodes for like the foreseeable future. And I hope we get to see you guys on Wednesday again for some more Omega Planetus and Monster Hunter Wilds with hopefully Terra and Amon. We'll see if they are in good enough health to join us. And I'll let you guys know when my surgery is happening, so that Thursday you guys get an early heads up that I won't be able to make it. So, that said, I'll send you guys to Ricky, and thank you all so much for being here for the first ever deep dive episode, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Be safe, guys, and thanks, Ren.
No problem.